headed out again, and let's see what happens today. You know, I got back on Twitter recently. Somebody's got to talk to these right-wingers. That's basically all it is. Twitter is basically like right-wingers galore and then some strong left people. What we have going on, by definition, is a cold civil war. Remember the Cold War between the USSR and America? Right now are doing what I would call a cold civil war. Ain't nobody actually raised a finger against anybody yet. That shit could easily be on the horizon, especially if the Trump supporters get what they want. But what we got going on is they will basically seek to sabotage anything that a strong-ish activist type person is doing, and that is everything. If I have a job, they will try to get me fired. If I post something informative online, the Facebook engineers will make sure it doesn't get seen. It's just been a very interesting time ever since Trump got in office. He really brainwashed and triggered all these right-wingers. They think that people on the left, they think a lot of wrong stuff about us. And frankly, I gave y'all plenty of opportunity to show me that your character is not what we say it is. And you have failed at every corner, every turn. You have done nothing but prove me right and prove everybody right about you. And I already am highly annoyed by the amount of cake eaters and cap artists. We got smoke and mirrors methods happening. Look over here while they slide in some shit about the UFOs. Look, man, in terms of business, I can tell you that LA has a lot more Trump supporters than you would think, and many of them are business owners. So I can actually attribute this issue with Netflix and all that stuff. Seems to me like a right-wing infiltration going on. And it's always looked that way to me. But I've just kind of like kept my mouth shut about it. The problem is that raising awareness about this shit normally costs people their jobs and opportunities. So that's why nobody's really said nothing about it for a while. But yeah, I mean, you got the right to work state in Georgia that's turned into a complete exploit. Right to work no longer means, hey, if you're non-union, you can still get on a union project here in Atlanta. It's cool. No. What right to work state now means is that they can hire non-union, pay us less than fucking background for speaking roles, put us on cable TV, and they make millions off the shit. Right to work state means you can get on a set as a non-union and they don't actually have to pay you shit. They don't have to listen. They don't have to abide by the contract. You know how many indies I did in the Atlanta market where I got zero of the footage. Now, I'm a beginning actor back then, and I'm like, okay, what's the compensation? Copy and credit and meal. Fuck. Well, whatever. I need footage for my reel, so fuck it. I guess I'll do it. Get there. It's a complete shit show in terms of the production. The meal they promise is cold as fuck and nasty, but I guess thanks. And never get a copy of the footage. Why the fuck was I doing it? That's my compensation. Oh, you don't have to, because this is a right to work state and you basically just tell me to pound salt. Okay, that's how GOP shit works, all right? They make it look like it's cool, make it look like it's helping the community, but it's actually just an exploit to make things easier for elitist pieces of shit. In all honesty, that's why I left Atlanta, because I saw the dynamics that were going on, and I was like, well, fuck it, you know. If this is so-called opportunities, I'ma just go pound some pavement in Los Angeles and wait until I get good enough to make a real production. Fuck all this fake ass shit. And that's not to shit on indie producers who are good people. You know who you are. There's a lot of dynamics involved. Sometimes a producer, a creator might get their shit stolen. That's happened before, when they try to present it to a company to get it bought. So it's not always the producer's fault. So I just wanted to disclaim that a little bit, and you know who you are. The marginalized person, if he or she sees this, will know who I'm talking about. And that's enough. That's enough for me. I want you to know that I saw your situation and I understood it. The only way that we can beat this stuff is by communicating with each other as peers, and as well being about it. You got to be about it. You can't just talk about it. Y'all got me. Got to light up a joint on this shit. All right, we are here, and it's a good turnout again. See how the day goes. At the dance station today. This is gonna be interesting. I don't know what's going on here. Let's see. Open all, take a turn. 31 levels. Heck yeah, we can beat that. Where are we at right now? 1, 2. I lost count. 8. 2, 23. We're at 23 levels right now. That's easy. 8 levels. It's gonna be hard with the wind now. Now the question is, do we have to obey the laws of Jenga? Okay. Because, and I asked this to a very wise lady when she was walking by. I said, do we have to obey the laws of Jenga? You know, 3 from the bottom, 3 from the top. You can't pull from it. It's like somebody already has. That's why I was asking. She said, this is very wise. This is Amazon Jenga.
No, I'm not.
She said, what do you think? And I was like, I guess that answer is no then, right? Because they don't obey the rules. And she was like, yep. And I was like, okay, free for all. And then I asked her if she wanted to repeat that moment on camera. And she declined because she's about it. We tried to get it on camera. I declined it first. But that was not for the same reason. I declined being on camera for Jenga because I didn't want to be caught on film messing it up and making the whole thing fall. These businesses, this is the thing. You see, it's none of these businesses' fault, but their volume could very possibly be suffering from this as well. And that's all because that studio right there won't pay people right and got all of us out here on strike. So there's dynamics and peripheral variables that it's affecting a lot more than people can even project. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 25, 26, 27.
We beat it?
No, but the goal is 31. We got 27 right now. All right, another day in the books. We left it all out on the field. Shout out to the leaders for powering through, being there every single day. Such an inspiration. Kept me going today.